Dun, 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 dun. It's been 2 weeks. Oh boy. Well, that was a very much unannounced break that I went ahead and took. But you know what? It was a good break. Really, really, really got me gave myself time to reset and be ready and have things to talk about. In fact, I have a lot of stuff to talk about, actually. Oh, I also got a fan. A pretty cool fan. It and when I say cool, I mean cool in both it cools me down really nicely as well as it's just cool in general. Um maybe I'll post it on my social media. Oh, and talking about social media, that's one of the big things I want to talk about because I actually started using X um a lot more than I have been, and I'm surprisingly blowing up on X, Twitter on Twitter. I'm getting Twitter, becoming Twitter famous somehow. Um, also I'm still setting up just a bit. This shouldn't take too much longer to set up. Um, come on. There we go. Let me put this here. Okay, now let me go ahead and explain what's going on today while I finish setting up. So, one of my very frequent viewers, Shiva, made a very good point in one of the earlier live streams a few weeks ago while I was 3D modeling. Then, and that point being, if I was gonna use the 3D model itself as a as a thing to use, basically my VTuber model, and I got thinking I could make one, but the one that I was working on at the time or previously, the main one I've been working on would have been like a bit too much for uh the 3D software that I found. Um, what is it? It's called something Warudo. I think that's the main one that I saw that is available to me. And well, it's not that it wouldn't be able to handle like the super complicated model that I was making. It's just that I would have had to figure out a bunch of stuff to get it to work in there, and the original intention was to use it as an animation thing, like strictly for animation, like not even using it as a VTube model to use. But I would think that I would rather have one that I can use. So, for more convenience, and basically I'm resetting the project. I'm resetting this project, and I'm gonna restart. And um okay, I'm gonna speed run. I'm speed running today to finish the model. Basically, I wanna see how fast I can like get the entire base done. And I did mention it in a community post a while ago. Yeah, actually, this is boring. Let me turn the music. Let me actually hang on before I continue any further. Let me see if the music is too loud, because I did change volume settings. Change volume settings. Change volume settings. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Oh, what the? What happened? Why did OBS do this? Hang on. Okay, reconnected. Oh shoot. I don't know how much I just missed right now. OBS disconnected for a few seconds there. What the hell? That's weird. Shoot. I'll check it afterwards. Anyways, back to what I was saying. I'm speed running. I'm speed running the 3D modeling process today to see how fast I can make the new model. And I said this in a community post not too long ago, or a few days ago. I'm switching from doing a like very anime style model to more of a what you'd find on the 3DS and Wii U systems. So it's gonna be easier for me to use and to make in general. That's why I'm backtracking. So shoot, I should have got a timer. I don't have a timer. Let's see, is there a timer built into Windows? I wanna check real quick. Timer clock? Clock needs an update. Oh. Okay. Let's see. Clock updating. You know, I think Google has a timer. Let me do that instead. Let me get the Google timer. Hello Shiva. Yes, it has been a while. Don't worry, I didn't die. I simply you know, I took an unannounced break. That's the best way I can put it. I took a small break. I've come to the understanding that my exhaustion caught up with me pretty much. There's no other way to put it. So I took a bigger nap. Fuck, no, I didn't watch it. Shit. I forgot. I'm sorry. You know, I kept telling myself to like watch it, but I never ended up getting to it. Okay. So I am backtracking, Shiva, today. I can't find a timer for some reason, but I'm gonna be speed running. Maybe you saw the community post I made, but basically, I'm gonna rework the model. I'm not gonna do. I can watch it whenever. Oh, okay. You know what? That's true. That's true. But But anyways, yeah. I am resetting the mod the project. But today I'm speed running. I'm speed running a lowish poly model. Um, so I'm not doing like the high fidelity anime model that I was planning on doing. I'm keeping it. I'm keeping it more to a what you'd find on like the Wii U 3DS systems. Um, and this is more just so I can have utility rather than like it being super pretty. Okay. Oh. You know what is it's fine. You'll understand. But yeah. Basically, I'm gonna see how quickly I can do this today. And in all fairness, I think I can get this done pretty quickly. Um, but also with the unannounced break that I took, I I I fuck. How do, I did something. That's for sure. Your sleep schedule's fucked. My sleep schedule is fucked. Man, dude, I need to fix my sleep schedule. You sleep at 7 to... Ooh, what are you doing? Wait, how? Why? Why would you wait that late? Even I'm not that bad. And you wake up at... I could not do that. Oh my god. I mean, I have a pretty bad sleep schedule because I mean you're well aware of it. I start heading to sleep around, what is it, 2 in the morning? But I don't wake up that late. You just can't sleep in the night nowadays? Yikes. Oh man. It's been 5 days. Oh geez, Shiva. It's gonna get worse, I guess. As bad as it sounds, it's gonna get worse. I'm kidding. Try melatonins. That's what I eat to to get to bed at a reasonable time. For the first time in your life, you have a serious headache? Oh shoot. Yeah, man. I completely understand it. You don't even get the small headaches. Yeah, that's what happens with sleep apnea. Is it sleep apnea? I know it's not in sleep or insomnia because I have insomnia. That's the worst of the two, I believe. But sleep apnea is when you like start not getting sleep. But yeah, I completely understand it, dude. From what I'm aware, the way to fix it is to just not have screens on. Yeah. Yeah, no. Your circadian rhythm is absolutely mulched. It looks cool. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. Absolute game character. Yeah. That's what I'm gonna be doing for this version 2, so to say. I'm pretty sure you know what 3DS characters kind of look like. You know, like the Pokemon XY in Smash Brothers kind of stuff, right? Or like that era of video game. Kinda? Okay. Yeah, because that's more or less what I'm gonna be doing with this here. Because I'm actually gonna be using this model for moving around. Rather, I'm thinking about switching around with the 2D and the 3D version. Because I did find a 3D tracking software that'll allow me to just straight up use it. And the cool thing about this 3D software that I found is that it has hand tracking. So I'll be able to like move my hands around in the camera too. Excuse me. So it's gonna be super cool. And get this. Okay, so I'm pretty familiar. It's nice, you guess. Oh. Okay, alright. It's only kinda nice. But anyways, the other cool thing that I ended up finding out as far as this whole new endeavor goes is the fact that hang on. Is it still going? Okay, it's still going. Anyways, I already know how to make these the models for this specific 3D modeling or this specific software because do you know what VR chat is, Shiva? Yes? Okay, cool. Okay, so it's basically the same as making a VR chat model. Or it's close, it's almost the same as making a VR chat model. So your boy here is pretty much knows what to do. Luckily. So, super cash money going forward. Let's see, this, like, that. Oh my goodness. Okay, it's gonna look silly for for about 30 minutes here. I'm only gonna go up to this part right here because I'm gonna keep the head separated. That'll make it easier in the long run. Next, these the big bushy arms. Bup, 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 bup. Yeah. Oh, I need one more. Right here. Are my arms slim just like this? Yeah. I am thin. I am, as embarrassing as it is to say. I am fairly slim and skinny. Unfortunately. Oh, well. Skinny Hey, stop. Stop it. Man. No, it's fine, it's fine. I know you're joking around. You're not being mean about it. But yeah, you know, it's that's one of the things I don't quite like about myself. I'm gonna be honest with you here. I'm gonna be real. It's time to be real. I'm both short and skinny. And it's not like, how short are you? 6'2", 6 foot. Fuck off. 6 foot is tall. Oh no, I'm 5'6". Yeah, no, I'm only, you're 5'7". You would reach 5'9" until you're 20? Oh. Well, you know what, you're lucky. You still have a few more years to reach max height. Based on the research. Based on your research. You know, research, that's it's not there's a small chance you might have already stopped growing. You ever think about that? Huh? It's short stack? Huh? Microman. Man, it sucked for me. I Okay, so I was one of the tall kids. I was technically a tall kid. You're a commerce student and you do scientific work, scientific research, commerce, huh? I don't know what commerce is. I was an engineering student. Yeah, you do all your science scientific work, buddy. 5'6" in the US is far from I know. I know. It's haunted me all these years. And there's nothing I can do about it at this point. And I'm not gonna break my bones just so I can gain a few inches. It really sucks because, you know, when I was in grade school, I was one of the taller kids. A Florida man? No. Oof, no. I am not a Floridian. I live on the other side. I'm at the other coast. The west coast. The best coast. I could not handle the swamp puppies being in my backyard. But anyways, yeah, I was one of the taller kids when I was in grade school, going up to, like, I don't know, first to 8th grade. So that's grade school and middle school. And once I hit 8th grade, for some reason, like, I cannot tell you why, I just stopped growing. Once I hit 5'6", I kind of stayed there, and well, no, I went nowhere else with my height. And I mean, I'm pretty much I've pretty much accepted it at this point. As much as it doesn't sound like it. I've accepted the fact that I will no longer get taller. The puberty no. If I had that, my voice wouldn't be this deep. I'd be talking kind of like this, if that were the case. Read the comment above the. Oh, Florida man. Yeah, no. I responded to that. Yeah, no, I'm not in Florida. God, no. I couldn't handle being in Florida. Like I said, I'm on the West Coast. It's the best coast. Good old Cali. Where everything's on fire. Surprisingly, though, the weather has been super nice this year. And I know that it's weird because the rest of the world is on fire. Below the you being in a bug? I think it got. Let me check. It might have. You might have triggered the YouTube censors. Hang on, let's see. Overlay, no. Speedback. Pop out dashboard, stream settings. How do I check this? I know that there's a way to like I know there's a way to like check. What is this? Webcam? No, not the webcam. How do I check? Community moderation. Let's see. Is this it? No. I'm gonna be honest, if you said something between the Florida and the puberty, I do not see it. And I don't know why it's not showing. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you, if you didn't swear or anything. I legitimately I cannot give you an answer as to why I don't see it. You sent it again. It's really weird. I still don't see it. You know, let me see. Because this is... Let's see. No? Yeah, why don't I see it? Let's see. Maybe if I just go to studio. I'm trying to do this without like exiting the live stream. Let's see. Community tab. No. No. Where do I see this? Yeah, I don't know what to tell you, Shiva. It's not sending for some reason. Which is weird if you didn't say anything. Yeah, I don't know why YouTube does what it does sometimes. I'm gonna be honest with you. You said breed. Oh my god. Okay. You know what? You might have triggered the YouTube's AI moderations or for some reason because you know that's a bit of a odd context. YouTube censors breeding. You know, that's that makes sense. And honestly, I think I know why. A lot of people tend to harass VTubers with that word. I'm gonna be honest with you. From what I've noticed. Not saying that I feel threatened by the word breeding. But yeah, it makes sense. Okay, now I need to know the context of why the hell you're saying breeding. What are you trying to what are you trying to breed, Shiva? What's going on here? It's kinda sussy, if I say so myself. Hmm. Hmm. What's going on here? You know, somebody needs to one day like make a list of words that like get censored by YouTube, because there's the obvious words that gets hit. You know, I'm definitely not gonna say them. But then there is words like breed that kind of make sense as to why they get censored, but not completely, because it has different connotations. But then I do know, even using the dashes. What are you trying to say? What are you trying to? This is you know what? Just put it as bread. Instead of saying breed, just say bread. Or pawn loaf. You know, that'll be my channel's secret word for breeding. Just say loaf. Or breading. Loafing. Or maybe it's something else you're saying in it as well. Even used bread? What? Australian man. I need context. I don't understand. Are you asking if I'm Australian? What the? Shiva, what are you trying to send that uses both breeding and Australian? If a... Okay. If a Florida man met an Australian man, okay. People say... Okay. They'd bread. I've never heard that. But it makes sense. Yeah, I've never heard of that saying, but it does make sense. The only real difference is that Florida has alligators and Australia has crocodiles. So it'd be like a weird... It'd probably make a meal. You know, like when donkeys and horses bred with each other, they make a meal, and nothing comes out of it. Now, gimme, why is that so? So? Give the reason why that's so. Okay, so like, it's like with lions and tigers too. If they breed, they make a liger, which is technically considered a meal. What I mean by meal is an offspring that's not able to breed into its own self. So if you were like hook up a mule and a mule, they wouldn't be able to make a meal because they are incompatible, even though they're the same animal. So like if you were to like cross a Florida man and an Australian man, it'd be similar, because like their genes are close enough that they can breed, but they won't be able to have feasible working offspring. That this is you know, that's just the best way I can think of. That's the best way I can think of this. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know. I guess like Australians are the horses and Florida men are the donkeys in this situation. I mean, okay. I mean, like, they're basically the same kind of people. If you look at a horse and if you look at a donkey, they're basically the same animal, but they're different animals. If that makes sense. Zebra are? Or do you mean aren't horses? From what I'm aware, zebras are donkeys. donkeys are horses. No, no, no. Donkeys are not horses. You may have seen two less of horses and donkeys. Well, that's the thing that I'm getting at, is that if you look at a horse and if you look at a donkey, they look like the same animal, but they aren't the same animal. And that's how Florida man and Australia man compares with each other. Because they look like the same animal, but they're not the same animal. Yes. The Florida man and Australian man are indeed animals. Just don't think too deeply about it. Oh, okay. You know what? Once you meet a Florida man or an Australia man, you'll understand. Dehumanizer. Yeah, but no. I don't know how many stories you've heard about the Florida man. But the Florida man is an odd one. It's a weird animalistic cryptid, so to say. Something comparable to an SCP. If you see a Florida man in your sight, just know that something's going down. Okay. So there's a funny joke that you can find a crime. You can find any crime from a Florida man if you type in your birthday and then Florida man into Google. I remember when I did this a while. I did this a few years ago because I was curious to see what Florida man crime happened on my birthday. And apparently, my Florida man crime was the guy lit fireworks in his butthole in a convenience store, and it caused a fire. Let's see, and one of my friends, their Florida man, was like, what was it? Their Florida man had got on like a tractor, one of the small ones, not like a big cat tractor, but like a mower tractor. and they like joyride on the highway to the point of a police chase in a mower tractor. You know what? Let me check. Let me check what my updated Florida man is. December 29th. Florida man. Oh, shit. On December 29th? Oh shit. I just said my yeah. It's crazy. Yep, very end of the year. Let's see, what's my current Florida man? Florida man rigs door attempting to electrocute pregnant woman. Oh my god. Rigged the door in an attempt to cause great bodily harm to his estranged wife. What the fuck? Shut up! Florida man! Here's the other Florida man on my birthday. The Florida man sent his own truck up in flames because he wanted to give deputies something to do. Loud, noisy. Hello, Shiva's mom. Row. Wink. Hey Shiva, you don't mind me asking, is she single? Come on, don't leave me hanging here, man. I should make this a separate object, actually. You know what? I think I'm gonna... I think I'm gonna get louder now, actually. It's so nice to just talk. Let's see. Actually, how will I go about doing this? Actually, I can just delete this face here. And now that should allow me to just make this basic one. How long do I plan to have this stream? Well, the main plan is to actually finish this model, because it's gonna be a simple one. It's gonna be a super easy one for me to do. But if I end up, I don't know, probably same time as usual, like until like 2. Maybe 2:30. Who knows? But If I finish this model like before then I'm definitely gonna get off before the actual my cutoff time. Why are you gonna go take a bath or something? Why is it doing this? Alrighty then, Shiva. See ya in 20 to 30 minutes, maybe. Is it aligned? It's not. Why is it like this? What happened here? This is actually really weird. Why did it do this? You got some repairing to do? Oh, okay. Yeah, go fix your scooter. Transportation is always important. Let's see. Let me do this and maybe this. Let's see, how does that look? It looks cringe. Okay. You know, 3D modeling cloth has never been my strong suit. Oh, what? Ah, fuck. Okay, I messed this one up. Somehow. Easy fix, though. Alrighty. Now for some things for me to talk about. You know, I actually have a lot of stuff to talk about. Because I've done a lot throughout these last couple weeks that I haven't been streaming. And the main thing that I've been doing, actually, is I started using X. A lot, surprisingly. And somehow, don't ask me how, I'm actually I don't know. I'm getting followers like a lot faster than I am here on YouTube. But or actually, I'm also getting a lot more followers than I am on Blue Sky. And now I thought I was gonna do way better on Blue Sky when I was doing the two. Oh, and that reminds me, I have comparisons to make about the two, because At first, I really didn't really like Twitter. I'm gonna be honest. I still don't quite like Twitter. Because something that I've noticed very much a very much big problem that I've been noticing. A large majority of the people that have been following me on Twitter, I don't think they're actual accounts. Like, it's odd. It's really odd to like to think about. Like, people just make bot accounts, and like there's a lot of them. Like, it's not even a small amount of bot accounts. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I don't know how many of the people that like have been following me are like actual accounts. And it's legitimately like tripping me up. Let's see, how do I want to do this part? But yeah, anyways, yeah, like, I don't know. It's weird. Like, I legitimately don't know how to feel about it. Which is the worst part. Like, I know I shouldn't let it bother me, but I've also had an issue before on Twitter as well, where like it wasn't exactly like bots, but it was like AI bros taking some of my posts and like asking them to make NFTs with it, which was ultra cringe. But with that being said, I don't know. Somehow, I'm like just popping off. Somehow. I'm definitely not gonna say like I'm getting super popular on it, because I'm not. But like, it's noticeable, I guess, is what I'm getting at here. How do I want to go about doing this? Oh, I also had a really weird encounter on X the other day, because I have been scrolling, like every time I get a notification like somebody follows me. I can't tell you why, but like I get the sudden urge to like look at who they are. And so like I'll go and I'll hyperanalyze their account and whatnot. I guess to see how worthy they are of actually following me. It's not that deep, but I do check the people that follow me. Hmm. Yeah, maybe another loop cut, like right here. Yeah, so I do often check. And there's been a few accounts where I like follow them back because they look like a real person. I assume it's a real person. I honestly cannot give a fully determined answer though on if it's a real person behind the account, because there's just completely no way to know. I'm gonna be 100% honest. Oh, these just go way further out. Whoa. Oh, it's right here. Okay. And now there's an awkward fold right here. What I can probably do is split this vertex right here. Yeah. And then with some texture work later. I can just go over that. Nice. Okay. Okay. You know, I think I'm more just gonna do like a basic walkout, and this is pretty much gonna be like a pretty low poly character. So this basic blockout is gonna be close to the final design. I'm gonna be honest. Add modifier. What is it? Subdivision. I just need one. There we go. And then I could put some planes for like the little fold parts, but just leave that there. Let's see. I will do the poncho now. This is gonna be the hard part. Oh, also, this is definitely not like a finalized form, because I'm gonna have to go and do some stuff with like the elbows and shoulders and whatnot. Like this will not work properly for deformation. Anyways, that aside, what was I talking about? I was talking about Twitter. Well, X. Man, I don't like calling it X. But that aside, what was I talking about just now? I hate that I like lose track of what I'm talking about, because like I definitely shouldn't be. But it just happens. And it's really weird, and it's not fun. Let's see. I think I'll make the hood a separate mesh as well. Oh, I could get rid of that face too. But I mean, this technically works already. No. Let's see. So that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 4 like this. And then, yeah, let me hide these references. It's making this hard just to see just a little bit. Okay, these faces right here though. I'm gonna extrude them a little bit. I didn't quite do it right. That's fine. Did I still do this wrong? No. Now, in this picture, in this photo, I do have it is open. The the coat, but I don't want it open in the model. I've been having it closed in a lot of the stuff I've been drawing, so it's fine. This is gonna be a mess, I can already tell. Oh boy. Well... What's wrong with this? Why is it like this? Oh. Wait a second. Why did it do that? Oh well. Is that enough? Or no? There we go. Yeah. Alrighty. Now. Now I can make a mess. God, this is gonna look so bad. I can already I can already feel it in my bones. No. No, it won't be bad. In fact, it'll be perfect. God. No. Okay. You know what? Maybe on my own time I'll come back to this part specifically. God, but this comes back to my unrelenting fear of somebody seeing me do this and then like posting it to the topology gore Reddit because it looks like I'm doing something wrong, but I'm not doing anything wrong. I swear. Actually, there's no coat right here, so let me delete those vertices. Never, oops. These vertices. And now it's not cringe anymore. Yes. You know what? There's one issue that I'm seeing with this model now. It won't have full utility. I won't be able to 3D print it because I'm using flat edges. That's fine. You know what, this is probably the best I'm gonna get it, all things considering. Where is it? Is that it? Is this it? Is it that one? No. This one. There we go. Okay. Okay, cool. Okay, what's next to talk about? Something to talk about. I need to entertain the 2 people watching. Oh, actually, I just remembered. I took photos of my garden and the various flowers that are in my garden. Those photos are on my X and Blue Sky. And I took a lot of photos. A lot of nice photos, actually. It was weird though, because it was overcast the day that I was taking them, so we got like a weird yellow tint in all the photos. You know, perhaps, maybe, I shouldn't follow it like a one-to-one. Maybe I should just more treat this as like a guide. Because I'm definitely not gonna be able to translate everything completely, but I'm definitely gonna do my best with what I have to work with. You know, I wonder if this is even the right way to be going about doing this kind of... I can probably just hide this part like that. And then... no. Ah! And do something kind of like this, maybe? Does that reveal? Does that reveal what's inside? Kinda, but let me undo this right here. You know what? Maybe I just need an extra vertex. Man, this model is gonna be weirdly both a low poly and not low poly. Did I not put a mirror? Wait, why is there no mirror on this? Oh wait, I gotta have these go like this too. And then move these. I'm figuring this out on the fly. Because I have not done this kind of vertex modeling work before. So kinda figuring it out on the go. And then I can like get these like that. Does that block it? It does. I need to make this like a let me hide this part. Okay, what I can do is apply this mirror, go back into here, and select all of these faces, and then inset it like this, and then extrude like this. And then I can delete those faces like that. Okay, did I do that right? I think I did. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I did this right. I gotta apply a new mirror. Delete those vertices. Generate mirror. There we go. Okay. And that's pretty much the hood. I'm gonna be honest, I like hoods on characters. And like so much so that like on my old VTube model, I also had a hood on them. I don't know what it is about like hoods. And like not even wearing the hood. It's just the hood in general. Definitely a nice addition to any character. Okay. Okay, let me do this. Let me just line it up as much as I can. Oh shoot. Yeah, they're kinda like this. Let me bring these ones up as well. Ugh. You know what? Let me go ahead and do that. I'm gonna have to accept there's gonna be clipping. I mean, it's just the style of this kind of modeling anyways. So clipping is inevitable. Oh, I just realized I'm not shade flatting. Shade smoothing. There we go. Yikes. Let me just do this. It's gonna bother me. Edge mark sharp. Okay. Okay. Holy crap. I'm almost done. What time is it? It's only 1 o'clock. I'm going really fast. I'm kinda hungry though. Do I have snacks? I have some snacks. Let me go ahead and get these. Oh, it's almost empty though. I have hot Cheetos. The spicy Cheeto French fries. It's kind of stale. Unfortunately. Ugh. They're gross. Oh, wait a second. I should move this like that, and this. Get these out of the way, because those shouldn't be there. Okay. And then... Wait a second. Why is it doing this? Why do you look like that? Maybe if I get rid of those vertices? Yes. And then I could just do something kind of like that. This part will likely never be seen anyway, so it doesn't matter. Let me go ahead and go back to the body. Let me get rid of these vertices. Because this is where the collar is. It's kind of square though. Not anymore. You know, I think perhaps maybe I should explain the outfit that I made for the character. Because when looking at it, it's kind of awkward if you don't understand kind of what I was going for. So basically I kind of wanted to do like a mix of old school proper attire, like classical stuff that you'd see theater kids wearing, with the puffed up sleeves and like a really nice dress shirt, or a dress vest, I should say. But, like, combined with a wetsuit. So like a sleeveless wetsuit with the puffed up clothing under it. And then just multiple cloths. And now, why more than one cloth? And my answer is that it's purely decorative. There's no other way to put it. It's fully decorative cloths that are right there. Nice. Ugh. The hands again. I was kind of hoping that I wouldn't get to this point. I was hoping I'd max out the time. Hang on, let me finish these Cheetos real quick. Man, it really sucks that they went stale. Because I really like the Cheeto fries. In fact, they're my favorite, like, spicy chip. Actually, the spicy chips. I should do a tier list. I should do a tier list on chip. No. But, yeah, I really like the Cheeto fry versions of the Cheeto fries, and I just realized I haven't saved a single time throughout the entirety of this stream. I'm saving right now. Man, that would have been so bad. Let's see, let me get rid of that face. I will be making the hand slightly bigger than this. Just so it looks kinda normal. I will acknowledge the fact that I made these hands kinda small. Let's see. Let me make it this much bigger. Oh, yikes. That'll probably fix itself. Let's see, how many of these do I need? That's 1, 2, yeah, that's 3 fingers, that's 4 fingers. And then I need to separate all of those. So that's an extra 1, 2, 3, 4, so 8. No, this is gonna look bad. I'll keep those 4. Wait a second. What the hell did I just do? Wait a sec. Okay, there we go. And now I'll take this, scale it down. I'm trying to remember what I did last time. Let's see. How did I separate it last time? I like beveled, right? Yeah, here we go. And now I can make some proper fingers. Let's see. Yeah, right about there. No, wait. I'm making the hand bigger. It needs to be right there. Okay, this is ring finger, this is pointer finger, and here's pinky finger. Ugh. Pinky. And then what? What? Oh. That's causing it to be cringe, so let me use a knife. What do you have? A knife! Whoa, hey. Why is it doing it like that? Okay, let me start here. I guess. And now, I take these. And then, I think I can bevel these ones as well. Yeah. And now this should actually give me some proper geometry compared to last time. Maybe. I don't know. It might be cringe. That's a thick thumb. Okay, I'll keep these pretty square for now. Uh, move properly, please. And now I use my loop tool. Yahoo! God, I love loop tool. It's probably I'm gonna be honest. Loop tools are probably the best add-on for Blender. It makes some things so convenient to just do. Oh, wait, I just remembered something that happened on my while I was away. I got banned from PayPal. I don't know how I achieved it, but yeah, I can't use PayPal anymore. And I mean, I just straight up wasn't using it. I don't know if it was like because I wasn't actively using it, but that still doesn't make any sense that they would just like permaban me. Like this isn't like a silly one-time small soft ban. It's an actual like permaban on my PayPal. Which really sucks. Because I was using it. Or I was going to use it. But you know, I guess I wasn't now. I won't be using it from what it seems now. And it's not I did find an alternative solution though. So, it's not like I'm completely locked out from a mobile banking kind of money transferring. But it's just very inconvenient that PayPal decided to not work anymore. And the worst part about this whole thing is that they refuse to do human interaction to solve the issue. So there's legitimately nothing that I can do or that I'm able to do from just from how it feels at this point. Like, I don't know, they legitimately got rid of any and all options for doing the money stuff, which I don't know, it's legitimately disappointing. That aside, though, again, I don't know, I guess I should go check out my social media pages. It is super cool. Super cool, wowie zowie. I think I have it listed in the description, or it should be listed in the description. And if it's not, then I call you know what, I have to work on my cursing. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. I was about to say bullshit. But nope, I won't say it. I won't utter the words bullshit. I think I did this wrong. Only faces. There we go. Do 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 do. Bum bum. Do 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 do. Let's see. It's been 2 weeks. I definitely have stuff to talk about. that I've done over the last 2 weeks. But instead of talking about stuff I've done over the last 2 weeks, I'm gonna talk about stuff that I did in the last couple of days. So I had a really nice dinner the other day, and it was super good. And it was soup. And now I was supposed to make clam chowder, but I didn't have any clam chowder to make because I usually use pre-canned clam chowder. But then I put the mixings in it, which is pretty standard for the most part in home cooking. But yeah, I had no clam chowder. So instead of that, I made it was a pretty fairly standard vegetable soup. But I don't know if I can consider it vegetable soup actually, because I used chicken broth or stock. Is it broth or was it stock? It was one of those. But yeah, I used the chicken as like the main soup base. But inside of it, I had potatoes, and I had what was it? It was I julienned some carrots, so I got fancy with it. Let's see. There was yeah, it was potatoes, carrots. There was celery, and okra, and I had okra with it. But I made it. Okay, so rather than just describing like all the ingredients, I'm just gonna say what it pretty much is. It was a creamy potato tomato soup. Because I put cream, I used cream in it because I did want clam chowder. I was gonna have something close to clam chowder, but yeah, instead I did the creamy potato tomato soup. I should you know, I make a lot of food. I wonder if I should do like a cooking stream sometime. Well, not like anytime soon. I'll need to figure out a time. Okay, I can put the extra bits that are necessary for the hands later. What time is it? It is 1:40. Okay. Shoot. I do know I said that I was gonna get off at 2, but I'm starting to feel just a bit exhausted. Yeah, I don't want to overdo. I don't want to overdo it like I've been doing. And then cause me to take another unannounced 2-week break. But I don't know. This is actually a lot of progress. I'm thinking I'll probably end up separating the boots from the pants later on. Just more for convenience. But with this, this is pretty much good. Wow, okay. let's see. On Thursday, I'll go ahead and I'll actually do the head and hair, which shouldn't take too long. But anyways, like I said at the start of the video, I'm backtracking with this initial project rather than doing some highly detailed anime character like I was planning. The main plan with the original one, I was planning to only using it for like animation and more basic stuff. But I don't know. Like I said, it was brought to my attention that I could rather use the 3D model for more than just like a very basic animation thing. I want utility over specific function. Is that the best way to explain it? I don't know, maybe. That being said, I'm lowering the workload and making a more basic, easy to make model rather than a high fidelity one, I guess. Well, with that being said, if you enjoyed, go ahead and consider leaving a like and consider subscribing. If you're watching the stream right now, or if you're watching it as a video after the fact. Any likes and all subscribes are very much welcome. Also, if you're watching this as a video after the fact, go ahead and leave a comment and tell me if you think this is a cringe project. No. Go ahead and check out the description. I should have my X and my Blue Sky down there. I have been starting to post on there a lot lately. So it'd be pretty cool if you would go there and followed on X and Blue Sky. You know, X formerly Twitter and Blue Sky. It'd be super cool. I'm not gonna beg anymore. Anyways, yeah. End the live stream, end the video. Go ahead and get out. Go. Shoo. It's done. It's all done for tonight. This is all I'm doing tonight. I'm feeling tired. It's kind of surprisingly that I'm feeling tired. But you know what? This is it. I'll do the head Thursday. And I'll do more Core Keeper Friday. Anyways, yeah. Bye-bye. 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 Shoo. Scram. Get out. Go. The video's over. It's done. Bye-bye. Adios. See ya. Sayonara. Good to know.